He threw in spring training was back in February, so it's really been a long time for him, and it's going to be about getting that feel back with all the different pitches and make sure he feels good.
This one a bouncing ball down the first base side. Taylor is there. He taps the bag for the out on the play. Rodriguez moves up to second base. And there's 2 away now. Top of the 3rd inning, Bryce Eldridge to lead it off for the River Cats. Gabe Moser deals the first pitch, and it misses outside for ball 1. Eldridge, Kennedy, and Barracoto do up. As Moser gets his first clean inning of work, he induced the flyout to cap off the second for Miller. Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, 2 balls, no strikes on Eldridge, who grounded out to first, facing Bryce Miller in the first inning. Now Moser on the mound, he looks in. Deals the 2-0. Fouled off at the plate. Count moves to 2-1 on Eldridge. And that time the sinker. Moser has been excellent this season. 3 consecutive quality starts ahead of tonight. Allowing just 2 earned runs over his last 19 innings. Good for a sub-1 ERA in that time. As Eldridge swings and misses at the sweeper. 2-2 the count. Only AAA pitcher to log 3 quality starts this season. 2-2. This is low. Blocked by Pareda. Count is full. Payoff on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Eldridge goes down on strikes as Moser gets him with the sweeper. There's 1 away in the 3rd.
River Cats tied at 4 as Bryce Eldridge, Buddy Kennedy, and Victor Barracoto do up in the 5th against Gabe Moser. And the first pitch of the frame. This is up and away for ball 1 to Eldridge, who was 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout. Eldridge is off to a phenomenal start this season. 1-0 pitch. Towering fly ball down the left field line as Rodden will give it a look, but that's well into the seats. 1 ball, 1 strike on Eldridge. It'll be an interesting dynamic whenever the time comes for Eldridge to get back up to the big leagues. 1-1. Down and away. 2 balls and a strike because the Giants, who obviously made that enormous trade for Rafi Devers, he's currently holding down the fort at first. Moser's 2-1 delivery on the way. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And so whenever Eldridge does join the Giants, whenever that time comes for him, he's going to be the first baseman. And that means you put Rafi Devers likely back into the DH spot. 2-2. Up and in. Count is full. Three balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man Eldridge in the 5th inning. Here it comes. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Devers, who obviously has never had much of an issue being the DH. Tongue in cheek. It is interesting, though, how the situation changes for him between San Francisco and Boston as Eldridge grounds one right back to the mound. Moser's got it, flipped to first, 1 away. Brings up Buddy Kennedy. On his staff.
Eldridge in from the left side. First pitch. Misses for ball 1. And it's exciting to see it take shape. When we were down in spring training this season, that was what everybody unanimously was talking about, was some rumblings of that your bullpen's going to be pretty good, and it's been as advertised. Mike McCarthy comes out. He's going to have a chat with Moser, and the infield will join. A lot of off-season signings for Seattle. Moser, one of them. Quick conversation. And McCarthy heads back to the dugout. A little bit of movement in the Rainiers bullpen right now. A right-hander up and throwing.
I believe that's Michael Rucker.
Eldridge at the plate in a 1-0 count. The pitch. Swing, and he flares it down the third base side and foul. Count evens. (6-4) Tacoma leads in the top of the 7th inning. Furman at first base. (1-1). Misses for ball 2, but here's a challenge. Reitz is going to challenge, or Pareda, excuse me, is going to challenge this one. And that one is a strike. 3/4 of the baseball in the zone. And Tacoma keeps their 2 challenges. Ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs on Eldridge. Moser sets. The 1-2 home. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Eldridge goes down swinging at the knuckleball from